Angry dad dumps 80,000 pennies on ex-wife's lawn. Then his daughter does something unexpected. It happened on an otherwise normal school day in Henrico County, Virginia. A quiet neighborhood, a clean front yard, nothing unusual until a trailer rolled up and stopped in front of a house. Moments later, the noise began. Metal poured onto grass. Tens of thousands of small, sharp clinks echoed across the lawn. What looked like a strange construction delivery quickly became something far more intentional. The front yard was suddenly covered in copper. The woman who lived there stepped outside, confused at first. Then she realized this was not an accident. This was a message. The man behind it was her ex-husband, and what he had just dumped across her lawn was not trash. It was money. Exactly 80,000 pennies. This was his way of making his final child support payment of $800. While this unfolded, their daughter Avery Sanford was sitting in class at Deep Run High School, unaware that her family was being turned to a public spectacle. By the time she learned what had happened, the stunt had already spread across the neighborhood. The goal was embarrassment. The result was pain. For Avery, it wasn't just an attack on her mother. It was an attack on her and her sister. And instead of responding with anger, she made a decision that completely flipped the story. After gathering the coins, Avery and her mother chose not to keep the money. They donated every dollar to Safe Harbor, a shelter in Virginia. That one choice triggered something no one expected. As the story spread, donations poured in from strangers across the country. The shelter received nearly $5,000 in additional support, all inspired by the action of one teenager who refused to let cruelty have the final word. Police later confirmed the incident had been reported. The father explained it as frustration built up over 18 years. But the lasting impact wasn't his anger, it was his daughter's response.